You just tune in to Melanin Sweet Tea, where the melanin is always candy sweet and the tea is always overfilled. If you haven't already, if you just tuned in, please make sure you hit that heart button. Please make sure that you share this video on your Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We're trying to get up out of here, all right? So, new year, new opportunities, new interviews, special guests coming on, new locations, new things that I'm trying to do with Melanin. And that's why Melanin had taken a break for about 6 months to regroup and refocus and listen to what the people that view my videos, what their input and what I should change. And so it's definitely a cleaner version. It's definitely still raw and uncut. So where has Melanin been these last 6 months? Melanin has been finding herself. Melanin has been shifting in different directions as far as mind control and self-reflection and new love. Of course, new love, old love into new love and things like that, and trying something from a different approach, patience, and learning to look at things from a different perspective. So that's where Melanin has been these last 6 months. And if you followed me 6 months ago and you're still with me, I appreciate you. I love you guys. I thank you for hanging on with me. I went from 56 views to 200, 300, and I manifest to do 3,000, 4,000, and hopefully become your biggest podcaster in the city. All right, so don't give up on your dreams. So this week's word is perseverance, and the definition of that is by any means necessary. We all go through hurdles. We all go through things in our life that we seemingly can control, and the devil wants us to not get there. That he doesn't want us to achieve. He doesn't want us to manifest to $10,000 and get there. He tries to block your blessings, but any means necessary. So your goals, what you're trying to do in life, how you're trying to go, invest, get to it. Don't be lazy and push hard for it, because things aren't easy. It's not going to be easy. This is something that I grew a passion into doing about a year ago, and it was because I love talking to people that, that's in my age group, and that can seem to have somebody to understand. So lately, if you haven't already, if you're not woke, if some people tell me like, why you tell me something about the news, and why the news is because you have to stay woke. You have to know what's going on outside of your door when you walk outside your door. So lately, if you don't know, the retrograde has been happening, and it started between January the 14th, and it's not going to end to about February the 3rd. And what is that? Basically, Mercury is kind of taking a shift, and a lot of people's minds are stimulating, and they're kind of turning more so negative. And so just be careful. Know that this is just a phase. Know that whatever you are going through, you will get through it. And yeah, so make sure you guys stay woke on that. Moving on to the top hip-hop latest tea, where this is a segment where I give you all the tea on things that's going on, things that's happening in your local city, things that's happening around the world. So yeah, if you like drama, if you're the type of person that likes shows that make you sit on the edge of your seat and you're like, woo, like, oh, I can't wait till next week, like, whoo, Power is it. Power Book 2. If you haven't already, catch up on it on Stars, Prime Video. Power, I'm not even going to give you guys too much if you haven't seen it already. But it's a great show. 50 Cent has really took a series and turned it into a dynamic, force that people really enjoy every Saturday. It actually comes on tonight at 12 o'clock. If you are a fan, make sure you tune in and do not ruin it for anybody else. Don't ruin it for anybody else. But anyway, moving on, I kind of wanted to bring up that people have a habit of transitioning into one thing to another. Now that's fine. That's fine with me. I do nails on the side, and this is another thing that I do. But not everything is for everybody. And so I say that to say, if you don't know already, one of the Instagram influencers, B Simone, if you don't know her, she's my boyfriend, you know, that her. She recently decided to go into the music industry. And baby, don't get me wrong, you know, whatever you do, that's your business. But don't quit your day job, okay? Rapping is not for everybody. I personally, I'm not an Alicia Keys, and I'm not gonna sing like I'm an Alicia Keys. I'm not gonna go in the booth and like, hey, I can sing like Alicia Keys. No, I can't. It's just not happening. So stick to wilding out, girl, because that right there isn't for you. Everybody else might think it's, you know, okay, whatever. It's whack. Okay, we don't want to tell you. So yeah, no shade. Moving on. If you don't know, which the whole world pretty much knows, Young Dolph was a part of, you know, something great. He left legacies for his children. He left homes, and he really had an impact on his community. And he was unfortunately gunned down in November of last year, 2021, and it was pretty sad. So recently, his killers have been brought to justice, and they are seeking the death penalty, and as well as they should. If you have the urgency to take someone else's life, then yours deserves to be taken, because this man had kids, he had things, he was getting married, it's just all type of things, you know, that was happening, and justice will be served. So that justice definitely will be served in this case. I heard that they have like a week or so to look for attorneys, and if not, then they're going to be pointed to a public defender. So speaking of the justice system, hopefully justice will be served. This brings me to my last segment. One thing, speaking of the justice system, and certain things are not right in the justice system, I would say. But if you haven't already, and you should have heard it, because it's been about 10 years now, and in 2013, a black kid was found in a school gym mat. And the police are trying to cover it up. They've been trying to cover it up. Evidence has been shown that, you know, there was foul play, and the family continues to have justice for their son, Kendrick Johnson. Just be aware. Be aware of your rights. Be aware of things that's going on in your community. Be aware of things that you're surrounded by. Again, they have reopened the case because they had ended up closing it, even due to the significant evidence that they had against the police department. His family continues to fight, and they have reopened the case due to a petition that was signed by over billions of people. Justice will be served, hopefully. We don't know how the justice system really works, but all I can say is stay woke. So, but that concludes Melanin for this week. Melanin will probably most likely be on your screen 2 times a week. Just know that I have a life, just like everybody else has a life. But I promise you, I will bring your daily tea. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys view. Make sure you guys share. And more things to come. So, thank you.